So you have kind of a priority list, right?
I do.
For what you want to get done in your
Right.
first year.
Yes.
Education is a part of that.
Education is on it. We're done. We talked about that. That's obviously, that is my heart.
Things.
So, and this really comes from my knowledge as pretty much a lifelong resident of the 3rd Senate District. And then there's the conversations that I've had through my various community work, which we can also talk about, and just knocking doors, which I've been doing since the end of October. So the other big priority areas would be public safety. I mean, these are really fundamental. No one's gonna be knocked out of their seats. And economic opportunity, and then good government. So the philosophy behind my campaign and what I want to bring to Dover and what I want to bring to the 3rd Senate District is an inclusive approach to those things. I mean, obviously, I think we all want to be safe. We all want to thrive in our work, in our home lives, and we want to feel like we're getting a fair shake. And I think what we've struggled with, and you see this really clearly in the 3rd District, which is incredibly diverse, is that sometimes when we execute on our policies, it doesn't actually play out in a way that's fair for everyone. So we might be pursuing safety for a certain community that has a lot of social and political capital in a way that victimizes folks who don't have that privilege, right? So that's something that I'm really concerned about. I think, you know, for the reasons of like morality and caring about your neighbors, but I also think that it's something that has held us back as a city.
You know, you can't divide up, despite what some people try to do.
We try really hard.
Yeah, you cannot divide, the city up, because when you're in that
the two cities.
Dense of a population, you are intimately connected with your neighbors.
Sure.
And those neighbors might be all the way across the city.
Sure, absolutely.
So
but
if one part of the city is struggling, the whole city struggles.
Right, like I think you used the term the negative externalities, right? So you get, that has an impact. If people, don't have economic opportunities, they are
more likely
pretty predictably, it's the outcomes are predictable. And I understand the arguments that, we have to take personal responsibility for our behaviors, and absolutely, of course. But I think we know enough now as a society to know that context that we are able to create, as a society through policy can definitely predict the path that people take. And I think that we need to, as a society and as decision makers, take some responsibility for those contexts that we're creating. We've done some pretty irresponsible stuff that's created some pretty predictable outcomes in terms of, human suffering and criminality. And I think that that's something that we have to turn around. And I think that's part of, that good government piece. It's how do we make sure that we're offering services, because I am, as a progressive Democrat, someone who believes that governments should offer services to those who need them. I think oftentimes, when you're a Democrat, you get labeled as just wanting to just spend and spend and spend and spend, and things cost money. Good services cost money, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that it's incompatible with the idea that you're going to be holding agencies accountable and wanting things to be good. I think if you believe in democratic systems, if you believe in public institutions, you should be the first one to make sure that machine is well-oiled and
working.
Yeah, not wasteful and so on and so forth. So I'm a believer in all that good stuff.
Efficiency.
Yes.
Transparency.
Absolutely.
Accountability.
All of those
stuff.
things.